Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael Seven Michael, and you're watching FOODCASTER. Today we're here with Laura D. How you doing, Laura?
I'm great, thanks. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Thank you for having me back. I'm excited.
That's right. What you been up to since we had the last FOODCASTER show?
Just a lot of training. Just also, I took some time to do a cleanse in my body, just to like detox, feel a little lighter now that it's summer. Been running around after my son, taking his, doing a lot of fun and beach activities and things like that. So can you not tell? Can you not see this tan though?
I see that. I see what you're working with over there. Actually, I'm glad that you mentioned the beach.
Yeah.
We just had a heat wave. And just in general with the summer, let's talk about how do we deal with fitness? How do we deal with food in relation to heat?
For sure.
Because it's got to be a different angle.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the change of seasons, you want to change your food, change your diet. Being active in extreme heat can be a challenge, right? That's number one. And then you want to make sure that you are eating the right foods, replenishing in the summertime if you're working out, especially outdoors. If you want to do a beach workout, if you want to work out in the park, just anywhere outdoors, and you're working out under extreme heat, you want to make sure that you're being safe. Number one, I would say my number one tip is to really just pay attention to the time of day that you're going to work out, number one, because if you're working out between the hours of 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., you're at higher risk for things like heat exhaustion or heat stroke, and you don't want that to happen. It's not a good feeling at all. So beware of that, and just making sure that, again, you're replenishing. When we're working out, we sweat, right? And through that sweat, you're losing
sweat?
No, I don't sweat. I just glisten, baby. No. I just shine naturally. No, but you lose electrolytes and salt through sweat, right? And in order for our bodies to function properly, we need to have a nice balance of electrolytes and salt in our body. So you want to make sure that you're replenishing, you're hydrating, you're drinking a lot of water. And then things that you can do to, get those electrolytes. You can actually add things like mint or cucumber to your water, or some sort of melon into your water, and that would add some electrolytes that way. But they also, there are these little kind of sodium electrolyte packs that are sold as well. I forget the name of it, but those are sold in health food stores as well if you want to replenish that way. But yeah, it's really important to monitor your exercise, the intensity of your workouts as well, and then eating is key too. Making sure that you are eating foods that provide you with a good amount of water content. So things like watermelon. I love me some watermelon. Just melons in general. Celery's good. A lot of leafy greens.
People don't realize watermelon is water.
Yeah, exactly.
It
has
95%
water content or something like that. It's an insane amount of water content, which is really, really good. And it keeps our bodies cool. So you want to make sure that you're eating a lot more cooling foods, so yeah.
People are passing out.
Yeah.
People are definitely passing out. Now, can you overdo it?
Of course. With regards to what? Food, exercise?
Working out. Because
yes.
I'm seeing people going to, not going to name, because they're not sponsoring the show, but a particular gym they started going to, and people are passing out.
Yeah.
They're not looking to, but they're pushing.
Yeah.
Any advice for those individuals?
Look, I would say, everything in moderation, but at the same time, if you go hard, I go hard in the gym too. But again, it's a matter of going in with a laser focus, what you're working on, but bringing your water with you to your workouts. In this heat, like I said earlier, you can potentially have a heat stroke or exhaustion. You want to look out for those signs too. If you're pushing really hard and you start feeling dizzy or you're nauseous, or you pass out, you go unconscious, or you have a seizure. Those are signs. It's not funny, but you think it happened. It can really happen. Like if you have like a rapid heartbeat but a low pulse, those are signs that you are probably exhausted from the heat or potentially having a heat stroke.
It's interesting. I know it's really important to drink water.
Yes.
You hear it, important, But it really clicked how important it is. Just if you're made up, our physical makeup is like 75% water.
Yeah.
Why would you not have a 75% focus on consuming that?
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Simple math, but
simple, right? A lot of people go throughout their days and they're just like, well, I'm consuming any liquid that's going to keep me hydrated.
That's what I thought back in the day. Kool-Aid has water in it.
Right. No, summertime you want to avoid those extra sugary drinks. Because that could actually make you more dehydrated.
It's part of the ingredients.
No soda. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, that's horrible. No. And it has like rat poison or something in it. I don't even know. No. It's like, don't call me on that. Right. But no, they do have a lot of chemicals and things like that, which is no good. But water is key. A lot of people just don't do it. I see people at the gym all the time, and they don't carry a water bottle. Right. It's very simple. Like if you're gonna work out, you're sweating, you're losing, the electrolytes and the salt through your sweat. Like you need to replenish that. And even, especially during a workout, you should always drink water throughout your workout too.
Really?
Because it helps you to avoid injury. It keeps you hydrated, those muscles hydrated, and it's really important for you to do that so you don't pass out.
I did learn something good about water. When you're really thirsty and you just go, you should never do that. Yeah. You should always sip water.
Sip.
Yeah.
Sip. So that's what I'm saying. Like you sip throughout. You don't wait until you are completely dehydrated and fatigued for you to just gulp water down.
So basically.
But I'm guilty. I've done that before too. Like sometimes you just can't help. You're like, oh.
I started out with the water bottle, but it's too much to be carrying that around, going from machine to machine.
Yeah. But what's really good too, just to make sure that you are, consuming a good amount of water throughout the day. I like to drink at least a gallon of water a day, especially in the summertime.
Do you really do that?
Yeah, I do, because I work out a lot. So, I need to make sure that I'm replenishing. And so a gallon of water is key for me. So if you carry around a little gallon jug, you can monitor exactly how much water you're drinking in a day. It's really easy. So.
What if you eat a watermelon a day?
Go for it. But I suggest the one.
I just thought about it.
I suggest make sure that your watermelon has the black seeds in it, okay? Because everything else is genetically modified, and come on. And it's hard to get watermelon with seeds up in here. In New York, it's really hard.
No, that's true.
So yeah, I know a guy though. Knows a guy who sells them out the back of a pickup truck.
You know what? That's funny because one of my relatives said that they always get it from a guy off a truck.
Yep.
And you get the real watermelon.
You get the real deal, yeah.
The real deal, yeah.
Yep. So hit me up if you want to know where that's at.
Might have to do that.
I mean, it's like this whole underground scene of where can you find the watermelon with seeds? Holler at your girl.
So as far as recovery time, do you recover faster in the heat versus cold months? Or does it make a difference either way, or no, that's not a part of the...
Can you recover faster? I don't know. I think it depends on... I'm going to say I'm not fully 100% sure, but I would say maybe it just depends on, again, maybe intensity level and the frequency with which you work out and things like that. But
I'm seeing people, just in general... working out really hard in the summer. I guess because they're going to the beach, they're going to an event, everybody want to look, and I don't see that same energy in the winter.
Yeah, because people like
wait, unless they're Caribbean.
What do you mean?
Because they're getting ready for Carnival.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a good reason. But yeah, the wintertime, more people don't like to go out into the cold. It's hibernation season, and what we fitness folks or bodybuilders in general like to call bulking season. So you take the time in the winter to pack on more nutrients. You eat more.
Okay.
You put on some mass, so that way
More
you're
fat.
Yeah,
You say fat.
I
It's
mean,
okay.
bears do it. Like you think about the animals that hibernate, they pack
Right.
on all these extra, pounds, and then they're able to chisel away when it comes to that time where it's like, okay, we know that summertime is coming, and that's why people always say, summer bodies are made in the winter. You have to really start paying attention. So I always chuckle when I see these people coming out in the summertime, like, all right, I'm ready to work out. No, baby girl, like you needed to start in the winter time because now you're behind.
Well, is it you get bigger then chisel down?
Yeah.
Or do you get chiseled and then get bigger?
Well, it's going to be cycled. Like, so you, in the wintertime, like I said, you bulk and then you chisel away for your summer body. And then you start that same cycle again. So you're going to end up bulking, chisel, bulking, chisel, And don't get me wrong, not that it's like, I'm always, look, whenever you're ready to work out.
I'm looking.
Whenever you're ready to work out, you're ready to work out. Look. So not to say, hey, you're coming out in the summertime now, it's not the right time to work out. No. Every time is the right time to work out. But I'm just saying people get discouraged when they're not seeing the results they want to see, when they want to have like this banging summer beach body and they're trying to rush to get this body. And like, you can't, there's no quick fix to anything. You really have to watch your diet, you have to exercise properly, and you have to get enough rest. So you're not gonna get this chiseled body in like a week in the summertime.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Unless you're Laura D. Like, last 2 weeks, Instagram, you've been...
I've been going hard, though. And I think the juice cleanse that I just did, which was all naturally blended juices. I don't do cold pressed juices because the naturally blended juices, you're able to retain a lot of the nutrients still. A good amount of fiber.
I'm about to say, you need that fiber. You can't avoid that.
You need it, because all those cold pressed juices, cool, I mean, it goes down smoother, but it's just a bunch of sugar that's gonna make you just feel high off of that. That's why you have so much energy, but you're not really getting the nutrients that you need in a daily basis, right? So this juice cleanse was really essential for me. I was feeling sluggish, despite working out, despite taking all my vitamins and eating well. Well, actually, I did take a little time to eat kind of junk food, which happens in the summertime a little for me, with all the barbecues and, fun stuff like that.
You go to those?
I do, but barbecues, don't get me wrong, it's really a good way to, like, you can grill your food, which is probably a better option. Like, you can still, have a good amount of nutrients. It'll be like less calories, but still have some good flavor through grilling, right? So you can put like a nice light marinade on your proteins. Throw them on the grill.
Are you big on spices?
I like spices.
Not for taste, but just health-wise, because I've heard conflicting stories on peppers and spices. That's a good thing, and then some say it's not good.
I wish I could show you. That's why I meal prep, right?
It creates acidity in the body. Which is,
balance.
Okay.
I have some red pepper flakes on my salad today, so it gives me a little boost. Like cayenne pepper is great to boost metabolism. So I like cinnamon. Cinnamon's really good for heart health, and it's also a great metabolism booster. Okay. So those are spices that I really enjoy. I do minimize, for me, spice not so good because I have a gallbladder issue that stems from prior to my health kick. So spicy foods are not so good for me, because they irritate my gallbladder. So, just beware of those things. But I like spices, sure. There's great health benefits to a bunch of different spices. So, yeah.
Well, let's take a look at this little collection today of onion, garlic. So that's the onion.
Can I grab it?
Mm-hmm. That's the garlic. Doing the cry face.
I'm gonna start crying a little bit. Okay.
And then you have the shallots.
Shallots, yes.
Shallots?
Yes.
Is that a southern thing? Shallots?
Shallots. These are awesome.
So, what's the benefit of those within?
Sure. So onions, in general, they're great, actually. I love onions. Not only do they taste good when you put them into your foods, but especially in the summertime, since we're talking on this conversation, they actually are a cooling food, so they can help keep the body cool. They can help prevent heat stroke.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, they have very high in antioxidants, antibacterial properties. It's a good healing food, as well as the garlic. Shallots in general, red onions in general, have something called, I don't want to say it, quercetin. And that is also, helps keep the body cool. But yeah, so good food choice.
Good food. Oh, interesting. So
Why? What do you think about onions? Do you not like onions?
I like onions. 'Cause I know it's also good for your pores.
Good for your pores.
Say, aha! Y'all didn't think I knew anything.
I have my best friend. She put me on to when her children get. Shout out to Sue Nice, by the way. When her children get sick, she always told me she takes onions and she puts them on the soles of their feet. When they go to bed, if they have a fever. Apparently it takes like the fever away.
Oh, wow.
So, I don't know. Moroccan home remedies. So, anyway, shout out to Moroccan things. Yeah.
Now, I don't even know why I made that sound, but I felt like making that sound.
Sorry. Yeah. So, but yeah, red onion's good. The quercetin is what prevents the sunstrokes. But yeah.
What's your take on pasta?
Pasta. Gosh, I love pasta.
I love pasta too.
I really do. And who doesn't love a nice like spaghetti and like I can't say meatball since I don't really eat that, but but pasta is a really good source of carbs, protein, fiber, magnesium, selenium.
But again, moderation, right?
Moderation, yes, but may I?
Yes.
This right here is interesting. Although it says organic, it is a white pasta, which is refined, right? And so the difference between or is this a whole wheat? The difference between a whole wheat and a white pasta, your whole wheat has more of those nutrients that I just mentioned, whereas a refined white pasta is, it lacks that.
Gotcha.
You're not going to really get that. And it has far more carbs, far more calories.
Gotcha.
So it's not a really healthy option, in my opinion. I would say if you really want to have pasta, replace it maybe with a quinoa pasta or a brown rice pasta or a buckwheat pasta, something a little more healthy along those lines. But yeah, still have fun with them.
How is quinoa pasta?
Tasty.
It really is?
I like anything quinoa, honestly. It's tasty.
Okay.
Really, really good. So try it.
That's it. Okay. There you go. Now, I know honey is really good. Going back to Kemet.
Tell me some words. Tell me.
Oh, no. I mean, as far as people would put honey on burns, bruises, it's very healing. I just dropped a piece of honey.
It's okay.
Hold on a second. This is where you have that commercial. Actually, we could press buttons and do that, couldn't we? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Hey, things happen, right? So we gotta find the honey.
Yeah.
I love honey though. I definitely love honey. I put honey in my smoothies. I put honey on my face, raw, and the raw honey is the best. So yeah, awesome. Yes, gluten-free. Pretty good. I've never had this brand before. How is it?
Yeah. So I had different versions of their honey. Natural Nate.
Okay.
I've had that before. But that is new, and that's for you.
Oh, yay! Thank you.
So you could try that out and, tell me what you think.
Okay.
Energy all natural raw honey. And but no, I mean it's really great, and it's a better choice. It's a little weird. Like if you're used to sugar,
Yeah.
especially white sugar,
Yeah.
even brown sugar, adding honey to things is different.
Yeah.
It's not the same kick, but it's better for you.
It's better for you.
Yeah.
I enjoy the flavor of it. You know,
Yeah.
when I removed, like the white sugars and the brown sugars, I definitely use honey as a replacement. Now, more so, I'm into organic, raw, blue agave.
Okay.
So, and that's really good choice for vegans in particular, because some vegans won't have honey
Exactly.
because it is a byproduct of bees,
Exactly.
animals. So,
And there is a difference between vegetarians and vegans.
tell them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no byproduct because a lot of people run around, I'm vegan. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah.
So that, no eggs, no honey, no leather jackets,
Yeah.
no leather
Well,
sneakers.
yeah. That's a whole other topic, but yeah.
So there you go. Now, if
Yeah.
you say you're plant-based,
That's different. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So there you go. Because it's a political thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. But
So, yeah.
if you are vegetarian or plant-based and, that honey is
Yeah.
something there.
Thank you for my gift.
But agave,
Yes.
again, can you explain what agave, because a lot of people might not know.
From the agave, it comes from the agave plant.
Mm-hmm.
I think it primarily grows in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right?
Wait, isn't there blue agave?
Yeah, blue agave.
Okay.
That's what I use, blue agave, and I
agave.
feel like that I don't know the history of like agave, unfortunately.
Right.
But I do remember taking a tequila class one time a while back.
Oh, boy.
I'm not a heavy drinker, but this was way back when. And I do remember.
And that's still vegan.
It's still vegan.
Alcohol's vegan,
Yeah. So
for the most part.
whatever floats your boat. That's
Whatever
what I'm gonna do.
sinks your ship, that's the new one. Copyright. Bang. Where's the camera? Bang. Whatever.
Where is the camera? I ain't going down with him. I am not going down on that ship.
No, but
yeah.
that's amazing. No, it's true, though.
Yeah.
It's exciting. There's actually tons of events now and tons of people getting into it. And there is a vibe, especially
Yeah.
in Nueva York. But I think in being positive, it will go beyond just a fashionable thing.
Yeah.
Where people will start, especially like the little ones,
Yeah.
There's always that generation after.
It's really
they're
important. You got to show
Yeah.
them the way.
Yeah.
My son, he and I, we talk about food, we experience food.
Wow.
We talk about benefits and things like that. So he understands, and I find he's 7 years old, and he is schooling his friends
Nice.
on healthy eating.
This is why you don't run fast in gym. This is why. I don't know why your son has that voice, but this is why. This is why your face is full of pimples and mine is smooth and silky.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I
like
don't
the
want to
fourth
imagine my
grade?
son with that voice. No.
No, but just imagine that. Imagine that
yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
He does. He's the one who told a friend of mine, her son, who I think was, I don't know, something about, he knows, my son doesn't eat cheese.
Okay.
Or he'll have vegan cheese, right?
Right.
And so he understands that dairy, cheese, things like that, cause mucus in the body. And so he was schooling at like 4 years old or whatever. He's like, pizza will cause mucus in your body. So, yeah, he is that kid.
He's that kid.
He's that kid. But I love it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, because when he's, I don't know. Wow. Because, when he's 80, he used to be running around chilling. And I think that's the beautiful thing with this new generation. Like, I would say the 15 and below or 12 below. There's so much information out there that they won't even have. Because damage is already done with people that are older.
Yeah.
Now, we can recover, and our body is made to recover, but still probably won't be that 100 and, But they have an opportunity to just really have the machine work as it's supposed to.
Yeah.
like they're gonna make 120, which is it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I'm throwing that out there. They're gonna make like 120 on average. That's right.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Hopefully we can be part of that energy
I'm
to
trying
make
to
that
be a
happen.
part of that too.
Yeah. That's so. All right. So what's the recap today that you want people to walk away with in reference to the summer?
Yeah.
And exercise and food?
Sure. Well, I just want to say, stay on top of your diet, be proactive, and well balanced. Just be well balanced and be careful working out in the heat. That is all.
Be careful. Watch yourself.
Watch yourself.
And drink your water.
Fan yourself.
Yeah.
Take nice, cool sponge baths. I don't know.
And you know what? I would say, just because I'm learning how to do this, humble with it, listen to your body.
Yeah.
Because if you're working out and something starts to hurt, that's your body saying, time to chill. Don't, well, I got to work through everything. Maybe not.
Yeah. Come back to it.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to take a pause.
Yeah.
It happens to me. Like, when I know, like, for instance, yesterday I was exhausted. The heat and the previous workout that I did the day before, my soul was like, let's go to the gym. But my body was not following suit. My body was like, is tired. And so I had to listen, and, it was okay. And I'm not going to beat myself up for taking a rest day.
Right.
It's essential. You need to listen to your body. So, yeah.
What's your social media, Missy?
You can find me on all social media platforms, at least the major ones: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at the Laura D. So that's TheLauraDee.
And yes, there's a double E up in that piece.
Yes.
So thank you very, very much. And
You're
here's my
welcome.
social media. Remember to do that. And then also, dun dun dun. On IG, we are The Real Foodcaster, and check us out. We're everything about having a relationship with food. That's buying, growing, planting, and chatting, talking about it. We love it. Thank you so much again. And will you come back again?
Yes, I'd love to. This is so much fun. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate that. And everyone that is watching this live stream, hey, we appreciate you. And if you're watching this on cable, appreciate you as well. You can go to geekcaster.com on the blog link and find all the about information, as well as you can go to sevnetwork.com. Thank you so much, and you're watching FOODCASTER.